Adam Busby has opened up about the growing pains in his marriage to Danielle Busby. Speaking to Us Weekly, the OutDaughtered star revealed how expanding his job to work outside of the home has affected his relationship with his wife, Danielle. "Lot of the stuff I do, primarily I'm at home and then every now and then I would have to fly out for a project or whatnot," Adam said of his photography work. "This season I'm working out of the house and doing a lot of shoots and brand work. So it's caused tension as far as trying to make sure everything's scheduled and stuff like that," he continued. "Now it's like, any given day I could be off on a shoot or off at some promotional event. It's a lot different," added the reality star. Adam admitted that his role change did create some growing pains, but he and Danielle are in a much better place. OutDaughtered is no stranger to public scrutiny or concern. As the mother of America's only all-female set of quintuplets, along with an older daughter, Danielle has captured hearts across the country with her strength, patience, and commitment to family. But in recent weeks, the reality TV mom has sparked a wave of fan speculation and concern, not just about her health, but about changes to her appearance that many believe point to breast augmentation surgery. With growing discussion on social media forums, fans are voicing support, criticism, curiosity, and everything in between. The initial concern began when Danielle shared a series of Instagram stories where she appeared fatigued, pale, and visibly thinner than usual. Fans immediately began asking if she was okay, with many worried about a recurrence of her mysterious health issues that first came to light in late 2020 and continued into early 2021. At the time, Danielle had shared that she was experiencing serious health concerns, including numbness in her limbs, migraines, and heart palpitations, symptoms that led to hospitalizations and months of testing. While the Busby family later clarified that doctors had ruled out some major conditions like heart disease, Danielle never publicly disclosed a definitive diagnosis. That mystery still hangs in the background, which made her latest appearance all the more troubling to viewers. "She just doesn't look like herself," one follower commented on a recent video. "Her energy is different, her face looks drawn, something's off." Several fans noted that Danielle appeared to be pushing herself to stay upbeat, but they worried that she was hiding another bout of poor health. The Busbys have always maintained a certain level of transparency with fans, but they also guard their privacy carefully. Danielle herself has expressed that not every part of their lives needs to be shared just because they're on television. But as with all things in the world of reality TV, speculation rarely stops at one topic. As fans discussed Danielle's health, many also began to point out what they believe are recent physical changes, particularly her chest area, which appears noticeably fuller in some recent photos and videos. Reddit forums and fan pages lit up with speculation that Danielle had undergone breast augmentation. Some followers offered support, noting that after 6 pregnancies, including 5 at once, it would be completely understandable for her to opt for surgery to restore her body. Others were more critical, questioning why a mother of 6 would prioritize cosmetic surgery amid ongoing health issues. While Danielle has not confirmed or denied the rumors, many fans believe the visual evidence is compelling. Comparing recent images to older ones, they argue that the change is too significant to be explained by weight fluctuation alone. "She's always been slim," one user wrote, "but her chest area used to be very proportionate. Now it looks much more enhanced, even in loose clothing." Another commenter pointed out that this kind of speculation might be unfair. "We don't know what she's dealing with physically or emotionally. Maybe she had reconstructive surgery. Maybe it's a medical necessity. We shouldn't jump to conclusions." Still, the debate rages on. Some fans have raised the question of timing. Why now? If Danielle is indeed unwell, as many believe, would she really choose this moment to undergo elective surgery? Others suggest the opposite, that after years of dealing with mystery ailments, perhaps she's finally feeling better and wanted to do something for herself. "It's possible she's reclaiming her body and confidence," one supporter noted. "Moms do that all the time. Just because she's on TV doesn't mean she can't do something for herself." On the flip side, a more skeptical group of fans sees the alleged augmentation as a distraction from what they consider to be more pressing issues: Danielle's health, her marriage, and the toll of raising 6 girls in the public eye. "She seems really stressed," one follower wrote. "Between her health problems and the strain of running a household, I just don't understand why cosmetic surgery would be a priority." Another fan questioned the message being sent to her daughters. "If the speculation is true, what does that say to the girls? That a woman's worth is tied to how she looks? It's concerning. But others countered with empathy. We don't know her journey. We don't know what she sees in the mirror every day, one person wrote. Having quints changes your body forever. It can leave you with physical damage that you carry for the rest of your life. If she chose surgery, maybe it was to feel normal again. We should support that, not judge it. The conversation isn't limited to physical appearance either. Some fans are tying the rumors of augmentation to broader concerns about Danielle's mental health. Longtime viewers recall that Danielle has opened up about anxiety and stress in previous seasons, especially when Adam was struggling with postpartum depression, a rare but real condition that affects men. At the time, Danielle had to carry the emotional weight of the household while also working and raising 6 children. Many fans believe that kind of pressure leaves scars, and that Danielle may still be working through those challenges. People act like moms should be martyrs, one fan wrote in her defense. Like they're not allowed to want things for themselves. Danielle is allowed to feel good in her body. She's allowed to make choices about her appearance. None of that means she's neglecting her health or her kids. Another added, honestly, if this helps her confidence, I say go for it. We should be lifting each other up, not tearing each other down over things we don't even know the full story behind. Of course, the Busby family has always been subject to intense public curiosity, and Danielle is no exception. From their fertility journey to their parenting techniques, fans have dissected nearly every aspect of their lives. Whether it's criticism over how they discipline the girls, what they eat, or how often they go on date nights, the scrutiny never really stops. Danielle has responded to this pressure in the past, urging followers to remember that social media shows only a curated slice of their reality. We show what we choose to share, she once posted. But there's a lot behind the scenes that you don't see. In recent days, Danielle has continued posting to her Instagram and TikTok accounts, though her updates are more sporadic than usual. Many fans have taken to the comments to ask directly about her health, though she has yet to respond. Some suspect she is taking time away from social media to heal, physically, emotionally, or perhaps both. Others wonder if a major announcement is coming, one that might clarify both the health concerns and the cosmetic speculation. After all, the Busbys have used their platform before to share personal updates, including Adam's struggle with mental health, their decision to close their Rush Cycle fitness studio, and even their moments of marital tension. While Danielle's future plans remain unclear, one thing is certain, her fans are deeply invested in her well-being. Whether they're supportive, skeptical, or simply curious, the overwhelming tone is one of concern. Many have posted messages of love and encouragement, urging her to prioritize rest and take care of herself. You've been through so much, one commenter wrote. Whatever's going on, just know that we support you. Your health and happiness matter more than anything. Meanwhile, the speculation around the possible augmentation has taken on a life of its own. Some fans argue it's not just about looks, it's about autonomy. She's a grown woman, one fan wrote. She doesn't owe us an explanation. If she had a boob job, so what? That's her choice. If she didn't, and this is all natural, then shame on everyone for jumping to conclusions. Others have urged the conversation to pivot toward compassion. Let's stop speculating and start supporting. Danielle is clearly going through something. Now is the time to be kind. At the heart of the matter is the public's complicated relationship with reality TV stars. On one hand, they are seen as relatable, people just like us, dealing with the same ups and downs. On the other, they are subject to unrealistic expectations, constant visibility, and intense judgment. Danielle Busby, like many women in the public eye, walks that fine line daily. Her appearance, her health, and her choices are all up for debate, whether she wants them to be or not. As of now, Danielle hasn't addressed the rumors directly. Whether she eventually chooses to speak out, or lets the speculation fade with time, remains to be seen. What's clear is that her followers care deeply about her, and that whatever she's facing, she's not alone. Whether it's illness, recovery, or a personal transformation, fans are watching, and many are rooting for her. Danielle has built her reputation on being a strong, loving mother and wife. Regardless of what she does or doesn't reveal about her current situation, she deserves grace. In a world that's quick to judge and slow to understand, perhaps the best. Danielle Busby has always been the pillar of strength and calm amidst the beautiful chaos that is the Busby family. As the proud mother of 6 daughters, including America's only all-girl quintuplets, Danielle has juggled motherhood, marriage, and business ownership with impressive grace. But in a new season of OutDaughtered, viewers are getting an intimate and unfiltered look at what happens when even the strongest pillars begin to crack under pressure. In an exclusive reveal, Danielle voices serious concerns about whether she can stay afloat as husband Ava Busby contemplates a new job offer that threatens to leave her with even less support at home. Her candid confession, "I'm screwed," echoes the sentiments of countless working moms, but it hits especially hard when seen through the lens of someone who's built her entire life around family, faith, and keeping everything together. The Busby household is no stranger to challenges. Raising 6 daughters, Blayke and the quintuplets Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, requires more than just love and patience. It demands a well-oiled system, constant teamwork, and emotional resilience. While Adam and Danielle have historically leaned on each other to manage the daily grind of parenting, recent developments suggest that this partnership may be tested like never before. Adam's new job opportunity is potentially life-changing in terms of financial growth and career advancement, but it also poses a significant disruption to the family's delicate equilibrium. With no full-time help and the sheer logistics of daily life pulling her in every direction, Danielle is justifiably overwhelmed. Danielle's concern isn't just about being tired or stressed, it's about reaching a breaking point. Over the years, viewers have watched her navigate health scares, including a mysterious autoimmune disorder that left her exhausted and in pain. Those physical challenges were compounded by emotional stress as she tried to hold her family together without compromising her own well-being. Her current apprehension feels less like drama for the cameras and more like an authentic plea for balance in a world that rarely grants it. Her vulnerability is raw. "There's just not enough of me to go around," she admits in a moment of emotional honesty. What makes Adam's new opportunity particularly challenging is the timing. The girls are growing up, and while that might suggest things should be getting easier, in many ways, it's quite the opposite. The quintuplets are now 10, navigating school, extracurriculars, friendships, and their emerging personalities, all at the same time. Each child has unique needs, and Danielle has always gone above and beyond to make sure they feel seen and heard. Blayke, their oldest daughter, is entering the early stages of teenage life, with her own set of emotional and social complexities. On top of all that, Danielle is still running her boutique, Grace & B, which requires a level of time, focus, and dedication that's hard to come by when you're also managing a household of 8. From the outside, it might seem like the Busbys are living the dream, a beautiful home, a successful TV show, and 6 adorable girls. But Danielle's concerns expose the thin line between thriving and merely surviving. She isn't just worried about getting dinner on the table or making it to school pickups on time. She's worried about the emotional toll of doing it all alone. "I'm not a robot," she says. "I can't keep functioning at this level without help." Her fears are not exaggerated. In previous seasons, we've seen the toll stress can take on her health, and now, with Adam potentially less present, the risk feels even greater. The strain between Danielle and Adam also becomes apparent as the conversation about the job offer deepens. Adam, excited about the potential of his new role, seems somewhat blind to the magnitude of what Danielle is already managing. He reassures her that everything will work out and that the opportunity is a blessing, but to Danielle, it feels like he's missing the point. "It's easy to say that when you're not the one wiping noses, packing lunches, and juggling conference calls all at the same time," she retorts. Their dynamic has always been rooted in mutual respect, but this moment highlights how even strong couples can struggle with misalignment when priorities begin to shift. Danielle's fears are not rooted in a lack of support from Adam. He's been a hands-on dad and an engaged partner since the beginning. But the truth is, parenting 6 children isn't a one-person job. Without hired help or additional family support, the weight falls entirely on Danielle's shoulders. And it's not just the physical labor of parenting that's exhausting, it's the emotional load. She's the manager, the nurturer, the planner, the peacemaker, and the problem solver, all rolled into one. To imagine doing all of that without the daily presence of her partner understandably feels impossible. Adding to Danielle's burden is the looming uncertainty about how the girls will respond to this shift. The Busby kids are bright, energetic, and affectionate, but they are also deeply reliant on routine and parental attention. Adam's job would require longer hours and more travel, meaning fewer school drop-offs, missed milestones, and less involvement in daily family life. For the girls, that absence could translate into emotional confusion or behavioral challenges, and for Danielle, it would mean picking up the slack without any promise of when, or if, it will get easier. As Danielle ponders the future, she begins to question not just the logistics of staying afloat, but the impact on her identity. For years, she has defined herself as a mother and wife first, pouring every ounce of energy into making her family feel secure and loved. But what happens when those roles begin to consume her entirely? Where does Danielle go when she needs a break, a breather, a moment to be something beyond mom? She doesn't have those answers, and that uncertainty haunts her.